Welcome back in. Got a few new items. I thought a few of them were pretty cool. Just wanted to bring you in, let you take a look at them with me.
Hey y'all, I'm Littlefoot Silver Stacker. Welcome in. Let's see what kind of precious metals we have today.
You guys might have recently saw that I had picked up a piece of platinum from Vegas Stacker, and he was kind enough to send me that kangaroo scrotum. So I think I'm going to move all the little platinum I got, which is not much, into the kangaroo scrotum. There should be plenty of room to hold it in that sack right there. And then I'll just continue to put the grams and whatever gold I've got back into my Littlefoot Poucho up there. He's been doing the job quite well, but I'm going to separate the white cheddar out from the gold, I do believe. Another item that I had recently picked up, this black ruthenium. This is a mercury dime covered in black ruthenium. I paid right at the melt value of a dime for this, but I thought it was pretty cool just because it had that black ruthenium covering on it. So I thought that was an interesting piece, and I just throw it right along in with my Constitutional. I also have been working on my silver dollar collection still, trying to imitate Thousandaire. He's got an old silver dollar for every week that he's been stacking. February 1st was the first day that I started stacking, so I should have 60 old dollars. I'm actually $3 behind. I picked up this slabbed 23 piece dollar here, and it is in this holder from PCS Stamps and Coins. This is not a reputable grading company. So I'm going to pop this out of the slab. I've already cracked it messing around with it here. The slab's not holding together very well. I just kind of gave it a little twist, and when I did, I heard it pop, and I could get my fingernail up underneath it. So I'm going to go ahead and pop that out of the slab here later and put that into one of my regular coin capsules that I've got, and I'll add it into my pile. I knew I was running behind, and I was a little bit jealous because Thousandaire was finding such nice coins, and he was getting Morgans and piece dollars. I think it was actually just Morgans for $50 a piece. And Chesapeake Bay Brian was kind enough to see about sending me a couple of them for $50 a pop. He actually sent these. I received them in the mail today. I have not even paid him for these yet. So he is quite the nice guy. Not only did he send me 2 Morgans, and you saw this one here, 1896. This is a 1921. Both of them are from Philadelphia. Both have nice breast feathers on them. So $100 for those babies right there. So with those 3 that I've got here, plus the ones over there, that'll bring me up to $57 in old silver dollars. 3 weeks behind, but I'm working on catching up. With any luck, I'll make it happen this weekend. Not only that, Brian was kind enough to send me some of these shark teeth that he has found over the years on the beach he searches. So I've got some cool shark teeth down here that he has sent me. So Brian, I really appreciate that, buddy. I really appreciate that. I'm going to send you some swag and stuff back your way. I'm not sure it's going to be as cool as these shark's teeth are, but I'm still going to do it. Another thing that I picked up, it got me a new phone case. It's pretty cool. It's got a cover and a slide here. Well, it usually doesn't pop out like that. Oh, crap. Well, it was new a second ago. But yeah, it'll cover up the camera lens there. And then it's also got this stand on it, which allows me to hold the phone or to pivot, stand it up. But the part I liked was that whole hiding in plain sight. So if you take and you pull this piece here, I'm going to have to fix that stupid cover now. If you take and pull that piece there, it actually has got a spot to put a card or some money or something like that in. So that's what I'm utilizing it for, is just to go ahead and hold on to an extra wad of money for me. In case something happens, I'll have cash on hand, and it goes right back together. So I thought that was a pretty cool little find for a phone case. And then lastly, it's this dime holder. I don't know if you guys have seen one of these before or not. These were made back in the 40s, and it holds $5 worth of dimes. And $5 worth of silver dimes today, it's worth around, hold on, I got a few notes here. It's worth around $264.50 in just silver melt value. Back in the day, they would hand these out, or you could get these, and what it was, $5 would buy you a war bond. So once you have $5 worth inside of the holder, you can take and push this screw down. It'll push the dimes down and release the bottom section of it once it gets full. So at that point, you've got $5 worth of dimes. That's really the only way it's intended to be opened, is once it's full. So I thought that was pretty cool. I actually picked that up for $3 just to have. But yeah, it's just an interesting antique. I enjoy having stuff like this. It's got a little damage, as you can see down here on this section. If I can get it back together now. But yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. I'm not sure if let's see if I can get the maker up here on it. It does. The light's playing games with me here. The B&R Manufacturing Corporation of New York. So yeah, essentially once you push that back in, there's no way to easily get it back out. So when it gets 50 in there, you take and you push that screw down, and that's what puts enough pressure to bring the bottom off of it to be able to get your $5 worth of dimes out. $5 in 1943 is worth about $94.50 today. That's how much inflation has happened. So 1943, $5. A loaf of bread was 5 cents a loaf. So you could buy 100 loaves of bread with that tube of dimes. But like I say, with inflation making this worth $94.50, it still doesn't bring it to the same level of its melt value being 90% silver, which is worth right at $265. So I won't keep you real long, not a super long video. Just had some cool finds, some cool buys, some cool people to shout out at. So I appreciate you, Brian. Everybody take care. Have a happy Easter. The church up the road from me has a live scene every year, and this is Jesus standing on the cross with the thieves standing on either side. At this point, they have been there for quite a while. The Romans have shown up, and they're going to pierce him with the spear of destiny here very soon. Just thought it was neat. Thought I'd show you guys. It's very powerful to see. It'll bring tears to your eyes.